Greetings, friends. Today, I'm taking you back to one of the most shocking moments in aviation history, the tragedy of the Hindenburg disaster, a moment that changed the world forever. This is not just the story of a crash. This is the story of a giant that ruled the skies, a symbol of luxury, pride, and human confidence, and how, in just 34 seconds, it turned to ashes. The pride of Germany. The year was 1937. Germany had built the world's largest airship, the LZ-129 Hindenburg, a floating giant in the sky, about 245 meters long, even bigger than the Titanic itself. Inside, luxury that competed with five-star hotels, dining halls, smoking rooms, lounges, walking decks, comfortable cabins, and a crew trained like royalty. People called it the safest way to fly, and many believed it could never be destroyed. But destiny had a very different plan. Journey toward America. After completing its long journey from Germany, Hindenburg approached the Lakehurst Naval Station in New Jersey on May 6, 1937. Media crews, journalists, photographers, all were waiting. This wasn't just a landing, it was a historic event. But the weather turned unfavorable. Rain, thunderstorms, humidity, conditions that delayed the airship's landing by hours. Still, no one imagined what was about to happen. The last few minutes. By 7:25 p.m., Hindenburg finally began its descent. The giant ship floated gracefully over the field. The crew dropped the landing ropes down to the ground crew. Everything seemed normal. Everything seemed under control. And then, just seconds later, one of the reporters watching from the ground shouted in a trembling voice, "There's a fire! Something is wrong!" In one instant, flames erupted near the tail of the airship. What happened next shocked the entire world. 34 seconds of horror. The rear section burst into fire. Hydrogen, the gas inside the airship, ignited like an explosion. In 34 seconds, the world's greatest flying machine fell from the sky like a burning comet. Passengers screamed. Crew members jumped from heights of over 30 meters. Metal collapsed. People ran. Flames spread wildly. The famous reporter Herbert Morrison, who was commentating the landing live, cried out in agony, "Oh, the humanity!" Those words still echo in history. Survivors and devastation. There were 97 people on board. Some were trapped in cabins. Some tried to escape through windows. Some leapt to the ground through the fire. In the end, 36 people died, but the emotional and psychological scar was far greater. People around the world were left stunned. How could the safest airship in the world burn down in seconds?